And now we welcome Andrew Lopez, New Orleans-based NBA reporter. We're just talking, McMahon, you have a dog. McMahon went to Slovenia for 2 weeks, did some great podcasts.
Slovenia and Germany.
And when you came back, you had a dog. That'll teach you about going away for 2 weeks in the off season.
Well, let's be real honest. I don't have a whole lot of scene control when I'm home either. I mean,
that's true. He is a married man now, Andrew. So the Pelicans had one of the most fascinating regular seasons I can remember.
Yep.
1 in 13?
1 in 12 start, 3 in 16.
3 and 16. And yet there I was, you and I, in the playoffs with standing ovations.
And Jose Alvarado chants.
Jose Alvarado.
Grand Theft Alvarado.
Grand Theft Alvarado.
That's a top 5 nickname in the league right now.
Yeah.
And then whenever he gets a steal, they chant Jose.
Jose. Yeah.
That was great. What a journey last season was without Zion playing one lick. So Zion signs a big extension this offseason and apparently is ready to go, right? That's the word?
That is the word. He is ready to go. He has been working out on his own ever since he has been officially cleared.
You didn't see McMahon's
I heard McMahon's.
The folks on YouTube
I heard
saw
the nostrils.
Is Zion and his stepfather / advisor aware? Like the Pelicans have a whole staff of people who are experts in their field and might be able to like assist him in things like off-season workouts.
They do, and he has now at least taken steps. He is now working with Jasper Bibbs, his strength and conditioning coach. He has a chef. He has taken steps now to improve his body so we don't have a situation where he is only playing 85 games in a 3-year stretch or missing an entire season. So hopefully those steps are...
Hopefully he's not shooting any more commercials with the chips and the Mountain Dew.
That had to be like weeks post-surgery. And which is why he is like, you can't even see a leg that is probably has a boot on it.
It wasn't a great look.
No, not fantastic.
No. I know he's selling Mountain Dew, and I know that he probably couldn't run around and dunk, but anyway. So the Pelicans are a team that got into the playoffs through the play-in. Mm-hmm. There's huge excitement around them. They had a great rookie class last year, specifically Jose Alvarado and Herb Jones.
Trey Murphy.
Trey Murphy is an upwardly mobile perimeter shooter who played more and more. So they've got good young players. They've got good veteran players. The midseason trade for C.J. McCollum worked out. Larry Nance. It wouldn't surprise me if Nance and McCollum are both eligible for extensions. It would not surprise me if they had a good chance of getting those done. We'll see. It's not vital.
Yeah, I did not like the C.J. McCollum trade at all, and I said as much when it happened. I was wrong. Yeah. I retract that.
He was not
great. Is that something else you say now that you're married?
Yes,
you admit the wrong part.
I've learned
Your
that
growth
for sure.
is amazing, McMahon. It's been amazing to watch.
So I thought it was a silly win-now move for a team that didn't have a chance, and then they got in the playoffs, and now it's like, hey.
He was not great in the playoffs, though, by the way.
Okay, but he was a major part in getting them there. And if he is your number 3 offensive weapon, which he would be because Ingram's a stud, and obviously Zion is just when he's on the
Zion is
floors.
one of the most athletically freakish.
Yeah.
I mean, people forget because he hasn't played. I'm disappointed how Zion's career has gone, but I was all in on this guy.
No, when he's on the floor, he is an absolute offensive wrecking ball.
And Brandon Ingram is the closest thing I've seen to Kevin Durant in terms of...
We saw that in the playoffs.
Right.
His playoff stretch, those first few games in Phoenix were just incredible what he was doing.
Mm-hmm. He's unguardable at times, man. When he's got it going, he's unguardable.
And I think to your point about the CJ trade, I think not many people thought about was he had been a 2 his entire NBA career. I mean, he would play the backup 1. If Dame was out, he would play the 1. He really got a chance to be the guy to start the offense, initiate it. And with Zion not there, it is just, okay, I'm just playing off of Brandon, trying to get things going. He thrived offensively in that point guard role.
And you're obviously much closer to the situation. Watching it from afar, it seemed like that group really benefited from having an adult in the room.
Yes, 100%. And I think Zion has benefited from having an adult in the room. When CJ told me when they came out here on a West Coast trip, there were multiple team dinners that they had. They would sit right next to each other at the team dinners. Zion has mentioned, CJ's kind of put him on game on a lot of different things in terms of taking care of his body, things like that. He has been the adult that this team has needed and searched for since David Griffin got there.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.